Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe in a wonderful feeling of calm resilience, a powerful strength. Feel it going in through your nose, into your lungs, and as you exhale, give permission to release any doubts, fears, or limitations. That's it. You can make yourself comfortable, but you don't need to be perfectly comfortable. And not because comfort is the goal, but because even champions begin exactly where they are. And so, as you allow your attention to settle, you may notice there is a difference between relaxing and letting go. So take a deep breath in, and on the outward breath, if they aren't already, allow your eyelids to close as you realize that relaxation can be something you do, but letting go is something that happens. The way a tennis ball leaves the strings of a racket. The way a leaf eventually releases its grip on a branch. Or how yesterday quietly releases its hold on today. And as your breathing finds its own natural rhythm, you may begin to discover something interesting. That the strongest people are rarely those who never feel pressure. The strongest people are those who continue moving forward while feeling the pressure. And perhaps that's where this journey within your imagination begins. Not with confidence or certainty. Motivation not necessary here, but with something more reliable. Character. Because long before there are results, there is character. And long before there is success, there is a solid identity. And there is a part of you, a deeper part, that already knows exactly who you are becoming. Perhaps now you can imagine standing on a court, and not necessarily a tennis court. Perhaps it could be the court of your own life. And on the other side of the court stands whatever challenge has been waiting for you. Maybe it's a difficult conversation, a personal goal, a business decision or a habit that needs changing, or an ambition that currently remains unfulfilled. And just notice something. You don't need to make yourself bigger, and you don't need to make the challenge smaller. You can simply see things as they are. You respect the challenge. You acknowledge it. You prepare for it, but you do not fear it. Fear exaggerates. Respect clarifies. And I want you to feel the enormous power and clarity. A point where you can respect every opponent, every obstacle, and every uncertainty without surrendering your power to any of them. Connect with the idea that nobody is above you and nobody is beneath you. There is only the next challenge. And I want you to feel that the very next challenge gives you choices as to how you respond to it. Many people become overwhelmed because they try and win the entire match all at once. And they try to solve every problem, achieve every goal today, now. And they try and predict outcomes they cannot know, or bring the baggage of yesterday's mistakes into today's challenges. And under all that weight, they forget something simple. Life is played 1 point at a time, not 1 year at a time, or a decade at a time. 1 point, 1 breath, 1 choice, 1 decision or action. And I wonder if you could imagine within your life a powerful spotlight that illuminates only what matters right now. Nothing behind you and nothing ahead of you. Only this moment. And perhaps you realize this moment, this point, this challenge is manageable. 1 decision, 1 action, 1 thing. You don't need to conquer the mountain. You only need to take the next step, and then the next, and then the one after that. The mindset of a champion doesn't come from controlling the future. It comes from mastering the moment. And you've had days where you felt unstoppable. And you've had days when you felt you didn't have the energy, the focus. There are days when enthusiasm is abundant, and days when that same enthusiasm is elusive. And so many people unknowingly become slaves to their feelings, waiting to feel ready or inspired or motivated. But what if there's another way, a more effective way? You can choose your effort, and you can choose your attitude. And what if you chose your commitment, regardless of mood, weather, circumstances? I wonder how powerful that would be. You, not waiting for a feeling, creating a feeling. So allow that idea to be planted deep into your unconscious mind. And perhaps you can notice a subtle or profound shift where you no longer ask, "Do I feel like it?" Instead you ask, What would the strongest version of me do next? And then you do that. And not perfectly, just consistently. Because consistency beats intensity. If intensity only appears occasionally, true intensity is not how you feel. It's the commitment to stay the course. Imagine climbing a mountain and eventually reaching the pinnacle, the summit. A meaningful achievement, proud, accomplished. And for a moment, you enjoy the view and you appreciate how far you've come. You acknowledge your progress and you celebrate your growth. And then something fascinating happens. You notice another peak, another mountain, another challenge beyond this one. And instead of becoming discouraged, you become curious. You feel excited at the idea that growth never ends. You can't win life. And there is freedom in knowing you never have to prove yourself. You simply have to continue becoming yourself. So feel that humility keeps learning alive, keeps the desire to improve firing, ensures a future of possibility and wonder. Because the moment you think you've arrived, growth stops. But you are not finished. In fact, you're not even close. Every meaningful life contains difficulty, and every worthwhile goal demands sacrifice. Transformations require discomfort, and so many people interpret discomfort as a warning sign, as evidence they should stop. But what if discomfort is the very evidence that growth is occurring? I want you to get a sense. Discomfort is the border, the very edge of your comfort zone. And that discomfort means your comfort zone is expanding. So each time you feel the discomfort, and each time you continue anyway, you strengthen something invisible, and yet something more valuable than comfort. Resilience. Feel that resilience rising up. You don't fear the difficulty, the challenge, the adversity. You're drawn to it. And now imagine a calm center within you. A place untouched by external events. A place that remains steady. And no matter what is happening around you, criticism, a change of circumstance, unexpected events, notice there is a part within you that observes rather than reacts, responds instead of exploding, choosing rather than compulsively reacting. This is your center of calm. Amplified, imagine it as a glowing ball of energy right in your center, expanding, glowing. Make it feel more familiar, more accessible, like the eye of a storm. Stillness surrounded by movement, clarity surrounded by noise, and strength surrounded by uncertainty. Because you don't need to control everything, but you have the ability to respond, and that's enough. And before we leave this place, embrace one crucial concept. Improvement never ends. You can't reach a point where you have mastered everything. I want you to get a sense. The version of you that becomes exceptional, continued, made progress, one day at a time and one choice at a time. There was never a finish line, only growth and learning and becoming. But what if that is what made the journey meaningful? Because the purpose was never perfection. The very purpose and essence was progress. And as all these principles begin weaving themselves together, respect without fear, presence without anxiety, commitment without dependence on motivation, when you harness humility without limitation and embrace resilience through challenge, when you know you can be calm within the pressure and you can continue to grow without needing the finish line, well, then you may begin to realize these are not ideas you are learning. These are qualities awakening, qualities that have always existed within you. Awaken them, make them stronger, clearer, more accessible. And don't be surprised if every day, in small ways, you notice more of these qualities arriving with more frequency. You've unlocked the champion within. So now it's time to return, taking these awakened resources with you. So take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Just wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Connect and calibrate into the here and the now. As I now count from 1 to 10 to awaken you. Starting to count. 1, 2, 3, waking up. 4, 5, 6, more alert. 7, 8, open your eyes, open your eyes. 9, 10, wide awake, wide awake, wide awake.